up, guys? Welcome to the 99 Herd podcast, where we're talking about the word and being a born-again Christian. You're here with your boy, Vemar, and here's my co-host,
Anthony. What's up?
Yes, sir. And, man, let's just get straight into it, bro. Yeah. So, man, how's your week so far, man?
Pretty good. Busy, work.
Man, yeah.
Life,
Yeah, work. I wish I can get like $1 million for 1 week and then not work at all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, but damn, that's good, bro. That's good, man. And yeah, man, we got like 3 topics to talk about, man. The first topic would be burnout.
Burnout. Yes,
That's interesting for real. Very interesting. And the second topic is advices?
Yeah, advices on how to stray away from burnouts, or how to minimize feeling that way.
Sweet. And the third one is my topic, the price of following Jesus. Yes, sir. $5.99. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But yeah, man. But yeah, let's just get straight into it, bro. So the first topic is burnout. What is burnout to you?
I think that burnout is like a feeling. It's when you're passionate about something and you keep putting the work in. You keep, doing the research, doing this and that. You do the work for what you're passionate about. But then at some point you realize that it's not the work is not being recognized. It's not getting the recognition it deserves. And then you just start feeling emotionally drained,
Yeah, man. I don't know if you experienced it. I don't know if you experienced burnout, but I have for sure, dude. I think
what does it mean to you, bro?
Burnout?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know how to define it, but I know how it feels, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think my first job ever, like after high school, was I worked at a fast food, and I don't want to mention the name, but I work at a fast food. Right, and I did like those diners and stuff, like they serve the food and everything. And then, dude, I cannot, bro. Like every day, like I have to go through that again. Like serve food, go to the cashier, take the order, go to the back, make some milkshakes and stuff. And there was that point in my life where I was like, am I gonna do this forever for real? Like, is this what I wanted to do? And there was that one day where I just like, man, I just left.
Yeah,
I just left, go home because I was like tired and I was like mentally drained and stuff. But to me, I think that was burnout for me. Like if I keep doing it again and again, like, and I don't even like it at all.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, like if I don't even like my job at all, like, and I keep doing it for the rest of my life, like, dude, I can't do that for real, And I think that's burnout for me. Like, keep doing it repetitively, like every day. And to the point where your physical self gets drained and your mental health gets drained too. That's burnout to me, man.
Yeah, no, understandable. And doing a search on Google on what burnout is, and the definition of burnout is exhaustion. Is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by excessive and prolonged stress. It occurs when you feel overwhelmed, emotionally drained, and unable to meet constant demands.
Dude, that sounds like my nursing class for real, dude. Like, for real, like, bro. That's what every time, bro, like, demand perfection. I'm like, bro, let me do my thing, you know what I'm saying?
Let them cook.
I'm not going to cook my patients, you know what I'm saying? But man, like, that sounds like my nursing class for real, but shout out to the nurses out there.
Let them take your stats.
Yeah, let me check your vital signs real quick. But shout out to the nurses out there, doing night shift.
Sir.
I know now how you feel doing night shift, and it ain't easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, continue on. My bad, bro.
No, good. I think that burnout is something that we all feel. Especially for those that put in the work and, because like everybody has been through that feeling where like either your parents or your siblings or at least one person in your life is like telling you, put in the work, and the work will pay out. The work will show, will be recognized.
Yeah.
And and nobody's ever talked about, well, what happens if it doesn't. What happens if the work isn't recognized, or if the work isn't given its due respect. And
yeah, if it doesn't get like the recognition that it deserves, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like, yeah, I felt that way too. Like I put in the work and like for basketball, you know what I'm saying? Like you put in the work, like, as a bench player and whatever,
Yeah.
And then you get better every day. You come to practice every day. And then for some reason, the star player, doesn't come for like 2 weeks straight. You know what I'm saying? And doesn't come to practice. And then my coach said, you know what? I'm not going to let him start. And then when he came, he let him start. I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah.
Come on now. We put work every day, bro. And then this starter just like comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just felt betrayed, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
To me that like, like that betrayed my trust for real. Like, dude, I believe in what what you said. We put the work in, but now I wasn't rewarded those minutes, but I'm not saying I'm bad at basketball, but I'm just like I was just kind of mad about it. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean. I think with that, like speaking in terms of basketball, I think it's a coach thing. Either it's favoritism, or it's more like a nudge at you to like, hey, it's like a wake up call to you to be like, hey, it doesn't matter how much work you put in, like you gotta find a style of playing basketball that you're good at, and then perfect it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because the thing is, you can show your coach that you're committed. You can show your coach that I'm here, I'm ready to put in the work. But it's what you do before and after practice. Like in the mornings, what do you do? What do you do in the mornings? Do you do your conditioning? Do you do your push-ups? Do you do do you do your shots? Do you work up how many shots you're gonna take for threes, twos, layups?
Yeah.
And those stuff. And then like, especially after practice, are you going home? Are you putting in more work? Are you
Yeah.
Are you
Because I know damn well, I'm like, I didn't do it, wake up in the morning, do 5 push-ups for real. I just go straight to school, man. You know what I'm saying?
5 push-ups suddenly.
I mean, hey, man, I'm just saying. Like, I don't wake up in the morning in high school like, oh, let me do like 50 push-ups, Like, bro, I got to catch a bus, walk to school, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, like, it's determination.
Yeah.
But, like, it's the feeling that I think it's when you start to feel like you haven't gotten recognized.
Yeah.
That's when it becomes emotionally draining, because it's like, bro, like, you start thinking, man, like,
why are you doing this in the first place?
Why am I doing this in the first place?
That type of stuff.
And you can either take the road of like getting bitter, and then not feeling like you're bitter about it, and like you don't know how to get better.
Yeah,
or
for sure.
You can take the road of, man, like, I know that I need work on this, so let me work on this, to get better.
Yeah, and that's like a tough thing for like young people too, like like you need that recognition, because you're in that stage in your life, you know what I'm saying, that is this really for me? And getting recognition is a good thing too, because that you're good at it. And then that builds up that confidence of you, like, oh, I can do this. I can confidently say that I can do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then going back into it, I think that's how we felt when doing ministry too, because doing this, sound stuff, and media stuff, that was like completely new to me. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing and why I'm doing here in the first place.
Yeah, man, like being in the media, like, while being in a church.
Yeah.
Well, having a.
I'm gonna tell you this, like, before I went into like to the church that we go to now,
Mm-hmm.
I never got into that stuff like sound stuff, musician. I just come to church, listen to what the pastor is saying or the priest,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then I just go straight home. I was never
Yeah.
involved in that type of stuff where you need to do ministry.
Because back then there wasn't any need or any focus on that, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was really traditional. Like, I'm pretty sure all the churches down here, it was either one man doing everything, piano, you know, the
Ooh.
speakers.
Shout out to
you
those
know.
guys though.
Yeah, like
Yeah, one man band.
yeah, like doing this and that, you know, speakers and you know all the wires. But now as church evolves and you know as church evolves, you know, you start seeing media teams, you start seeing sound teams, you know.
And you see those you know, those reels with those big screens in the back. Oh my, those are beautiful,
Yeah.
bro. Like it's like
But hey, man, I'm talking about down here. We don't have that yet.
we do like a mini screen. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but we do what we can, you know.
Yeah.
Cause wires ain't cheap down here. I
Yeah.
swear, bro. I don't even know why it's like $200 for $80 of wires, dude.
Yeah, man, they need to. I
Yeah,
don't even know,
gotta give
man.
us a discount to get a bundle, and but
Church.
yeah, yeah. But back to you were saying that, but ministry, it is like you do get burnt out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Nah, and like it doesn't even have to be sounds or media.
it could be ushering.
Yeah, because like what you
You
said, honestly, before for me, before I found my home church, I loved like DJing and like I saw DJs and it was just like this jockey.
Yeah,
Man, their sets are like crazy, you know.
yeah,
And like doing the sounds, before I even knew what a soundboard was, like I knew that I had an intuition that I wanted to like do sounds and you know
for sure,
media.
dude.
But it was
Yeah.
more like media because I was really into graphics and designing and you know those type of stuff.
Yeah,
And then I found my home church, and then like a couple months later, I I ended up being in the media team.
yes, sir. That's right.
Yep.
Media
And
team.
like it was good, man. Like the vibes were vibing.
Yes, sir.
Like you knew what position or what place you were. You
Yeah.
know? And then like over the course of the media team and you know the sound team, I switched over to sounds.
Yeah.
And you know, at first I was like I looked at my brother Vemar.
Hey
and-
man,
well, my
hey
brother
man. We
Vemar
don't
and
talk
his-
about that.
I looked at my brother Vemar and Fidden, and I was like, yeah, nah, I don't want to do sounds. And what happens? God said, you're doing sounds.
Yeah.
And 2 months later, I got pulled into sounds, and
And now you're the main man, bruh.
yeah, and now, nope.
You're the main man doing the sounds, bruh. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? Now I'm back to playing the instrument.
No, but like now I'm, you know, but yeah, it was a crazy thing. Like I really, cause I saw the hardships and
yeah.
like what the sounds went through, and I was just like,
And you know
nah,
what's
I'm
the
good.
beauty of it though? Like the beauty of doing sounds is like you make it's I'm not saying like the worship team doesn't sound good, but you know, the worship team, you know, they do sound good. But then the beauty of doing sounds is, you know, just doing all these wires and stuff,
Yeah.
putting a specific placement to where put the speakers
Yeah.
or where the sub is at.
Mhm.
And then just to like, you know, make up a way or make up a plan on how to make it
Yep.
sound better, you know what I'm saying? And then
Mhm.
you're just seeing it happen.
Yeah.
That's why I got interested in sound because, you know, I like giving credit to the people in the background.
Yeah.
You know, even though they don't see you,
Mhm.
even though they don't like, you know, you get recognition from it, but the beauty of your work and your craftsmanship upon that,
Mhm.
like just doing the sounds and then
Yeah.
putting the EQs and putting your
See,
highs
but it's
and
not even
lows.
that. It's not even about recognition. It's more of like just having the respect that that you deserve.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody deserves respect. If if you tell me that, nobody deserves the respect until they show you, bro, like, that is, what a weird mindset.
Yeah.
Like, give give everybody the respect they deserve. And then
Yeah.
if they show that, they don't deserve the respect, then, hey, that's their fault.
Exactly.
Like, because you gave them the respect and they didn't give you the respect. So it's like, man, you just showed me why I can't give you respect.
Exactly, and that's like a hard thing doing ministry too, because there's some people out there that really like, some people like that's hard to work with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then in our work, I mean, in our walk with life, and walk with the word, hey, just letting everybody know we're not like professional Christians and anything like that. We don't have type of training like saying we know it all and stuff. We're just like doing the word and speaking about the word.
We're just doing the word, living in the world,
Yeah.
and just, yeah, serving in the ministry.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this podcast in the first place, to create like a platform for the youth and stuff,
Yeah, space.
And then if you think that we're wrong, let us know. You know what I'm saying? Like we can get better. But yeah, back to where we were saying, it's like it's hard to work with people like that's hard, that doesn't are not able to like listen to what you're saying. You're trying to help out, but then they're too ignorant. Like they think they know better, and like okay, and then that just loses respect for me. If you're not able to like listen and learn from it, dude, you have no respect for me at all.
Yeah.
Like, how can you grow if you don't listen? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's when like the burnout comes in. Like it happens a lot of times. Like I think before you came to the sound stuff, I wasn't doing that oldest wiring like every Sunday. Like you had to rewire. Like when we transitioned to like a building and like an actual church, before you came to the sound stuff. Oh my gosh, dude, the amount of like every weekend I had to work with like some people that doesn't listen and like do their own thing. But I couldn't do anything about it because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I'm just here to learn, right? So I just took it all in, and then I was like, it's whatever.
Yeah.
And I think I lost some passion from doing that stuff, but I'm back at it again.
Yeah, and it's okay to, if you're feeling burnt out from anything, it's okay to leave that passion or leave that sport or just leave that thing that you're feeling burnt out from for a while, and then just come back into it when you're ready. Because the thing is, when you keep on pursuing something that isn't giving back to you emotionally,
Yeah, for sure.
spiritually or mentally, like it's not giving back to you, then it's not worth your energy. It's not worth your time.
Exactly.
The thing about having a niche or something that you're passionate about is that what you put in, that's what it will give you. But if it's not giving anything to you, then I think it's time to leave it.
Yeah.
Because why are you putting your energy into something that that won't give back to you?
Yeah.
And
man, that's really good. Like, why would you waste your time on that energy if people don't like appreciate you and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? And then, man, throughout that, I think if they don't appreciate it that much, then just let it go.
Yeah.
Like,
and before you do that, address the situation, because if it's somebody that's making you feel that way, or somebody or something that's making you feel that way, and you can see that it can be easily fixed, go for it, man. Because the thing is, we have a short life. Like, life is too short life is too short to feel like you can't do anything about your circumstances. We can always do something about our circumstances, but
you just gotta put in the work.
It's not that. We just gotta understand the situation and address it. because we can put in the work all we want, but if there's nothing, if there's no good outcome for you, then you know what? Take that as a lesson, and yeah, just leave it. Just leave it.
Yeah, and that's really good, man. Like the next topic we're gonna talk about, we're gonna talk about the advices of what to do, how to prevent burnout.
Yeah.
But then the last thing I want to say, like if you're getting burnout and stuff, then I don't want to say quit, but just have time for yourself to relax.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do this every day. We're only human. You know what I'm saying? Well, what I'm trying to say is like find that time to relax and don't worry about it. Because this won't ruin your life. You know what I'm saying? Like you're still young. We're still like you have so much potential to be better. And you're gonna waste your time on that situation. You know what I'm saying? And just spend some time and relax, bro. Like it's not gonna be like the end of the world anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So how you wanna just cut it? You just cut it?
No, we can go straight into it.
Go straight into it.
Yeah. So yeah, we have advices for people that are going through the burnout stage. Yeah. So my first advice would be just if you check out Proverbs, there's a pretty good. There's a couple of verses that really spoke out to me while thinking about this topic, burnout. And the first couple verses is Proverbs 11, verses 24 to 28.
What was it? Proverbs 11?
Verses 24 to 28. Give freely and become more wealthy. Be stingy and lose everything. The generous will prosper. Those who refresh others will refresh themselves. People curse those who hoard their grain, but they bless the one who sells in time of need. If you search for good, you will find favor. But if you search for evil, it will find you. Trust in your money, and down you go. But the godly flourish like leaves in spring.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And what spoke out to me is even if you're going through storms, if you're going through waves, still be good. Yes, you're going through burnouts. Yes, you're feeling some type of way, but the thing is, still be good.
Yeah, and
don't change. If you have a good heart, don't change your heart because of the storms. Don't change your heart because of the waves that you're going through. It's not bad. It's not stupid. It's not stupid to have a good heart through the storms.
Yeah, for sure.
Because so many people easily fold when storms happen. If you're feeling burned out, you can easily lash out. You can easily lash out on somebody.
Yeah.
You can easily quit. You can easily do this. You can easily, do that. But if your heart was good, if you're a person with a good heart and have good intentions, bro, God will see what you're putting in, and you will be blessed.
That's really good.
The thing is, that's why I say it's not really about recognition, because recognition is more about your flesh. It's more about your worldly flesh. It's when you feel like you need recognition from others to, you need, what is it called? I forgot what it's called, but you need recognition from others to, stand on your own 2 feet. But the thing is, God gave you power. God gave you power to stand on your own 2 feet. He did not create Eve for Adam to he did not create Eve to cheer Adam while he's doing the work.
Yeah.
God gave Eve to Adam because, it was something that was bound to happen, and it was a way to procreate. It was a way to to be fruitful in the world.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, like God didn't create Eve to be Adam's like cheerleader.
Exactly.
Like they both had different works.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for recognition from other people, then you gotta hold yourself accountable. You gotta be like, man, like,
yeah.
what,
I mean, it's not the recognition. Like if you're just seeking for recognition, bro, like I think just stop serving. You know what I'm saying? Like the reason why you're serving in the first place is because
of the Lord.
Right?
It's like, gosh, like God really put me out of
your comfort zone.
Comfort zone, and also like the storm. So it's like, this is my way of worshiping God. This is my way of, because everybody has a different way of worshiping God.
Yeah.
And for me and my brother Vemar, the way we worship God was really through the media, because
for sure,
I never really felt comfortable in the crowd.
Yeah.
And like I was just like one of those
nonchalant dreadhead.
Nah, I was just one of those two pics that just stood there and like, I was just like, bro, do I clap here?
Nah, there's some moments where like, man, is this the perfect time to clap right now? You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, do I clap now? Do I clap now?
Oh, do I raise my hand up right now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, like it wasn't natural to me. So that's why when I joined the media team, I really felt it was like my calling, because it's a way for me to worship God.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Everybody has a different way of worshiping God.
Yeah.
And
for sure, man.
They should be allowed to worship God in that way.
Yeah, because, man, sometimes, like, worshiping publicly, like, that's not for some people. For some people, they like to do it privately, you know?
Yeah.
And there was that time when there was that movie, y'all. What was that? I watched it in a life group, and it was a movie about this woman. She was going through this divorce stuff, and she didn't like worshiping, like, publicly and stuff. You're just letting like, she didn't like that at all. But then she went to a war room.
Oh.
It was called War Room.
Mm-hmm.
She went to her closet, and then she worshiped there because she didn't like, being in public and stuff. And, and that to me, when I watched that movie, I was like, oh my gosh, there's like other ways to worship. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that, and I realized that some people don't like to do it publicly. Some do it like privately and stuff.
Yeah.
And that was crazy to me, bro. I was like, yeah, you're all right. Like, there were some points in like when I was in the crowd where like, oh, what the heck is going on? And like, oh, what do I do? Like, do I just like do a ballerina spin or something, or like do a backflip?
Yeah, nah.
But that was like, serving was our way of worshiping. Serving was a way for us to like
media team serving was our way.
Yeah, media team serving. I'm trying to get into the usher, the ministry type thing.
I think I saw you last week.
Hey, that was 2 weeks ago, though.
Oh, 2 weeks ago.
Dude, they had me the pen in the basket. I was like, oh, man. Sweet.
See, it's like, that's the thing, though. Like, if you're feeling burnout, find something else that you could have passion in.
And that was
find
like
something else that you can have fun with.
Yeah.
Because,
I realized, like, dude, we can serve in other ways, like, besides, the sound stuff and the media stuff. We can also, like, help out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that was, like, a cool moment for me. I was like, whoa, man, I've never done this for, like, ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I like that, what you said about, like, don't forget who you're doing this in the first place. Because in Corinthians, where Paul said to the people in Corinth, saying that, who do you worship? Do you worship... are you following? Do you follow Paul?
Mm-hmm.
Do you follow the Apostle Apollo? Do you follow this guy? Like, no. The reason why you're in the church in the first place and you're serving is because you're following Jesus Christ, and that's the bottom line, bro. Don't forget who you're serving in the first place. You're not doing for this person. You're not doing this for a leader. You're doing this to follow Jesus because He changed your life, and the reason why you're serving in the first place is to help those people realize, the love of Jesus. It spreads throughout. Like you want to help out that process of saving people. You know what I'm saying? And that's really good. I really like that verse you shared, like saying like throughout the storms, even though when the storms are like hit you hard, you must always have a good heart, and that's tough, bro.
Yeah, and it's really tough to have. It's really tough to have a good heart in storms and in tough situations, because it's easy to fold. It's easy to just, succumb to the things of this world.
Yeah.
And like just having a good heart, and another thing too is having an honest work. Like
I'm not really
work. Like it says in Proverbs 11 verse 2-3. Pride leads to disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. Honesty guides good people. Dishonesty destroys treacherous people. And it says honesty guides good people.
Yeah.
And pride leads to disgrace. If you're doing this, and that's why I say tread very carefully when you're doing this for others. Like if you're doing what's an activity? If you're doing like playing sports or playing
No, I think it's just put into ministry.
Like if you're serving God,
to get like attention that you are like,
then
you're serving and stuff.
You have failed, because the thing is, you have to have wisdom to know that pride leads to disgrace. Like pride leads to fall.
Yeah.
You're gonna fall if you have pride.
Yeah.
But not to say that having pride in your work is a bad thing. It's just that if you have ill intentions with that pride, then it becomes something that that's bad, something that's evil. You know? And like just having honest work, like just putting in the honest work in your serving of God, that will take you further than than wherever you want to go.
For sure.
Yeah,
and that's really good, because I've done that, and doing ministry. Yo, why am I being attacked? I'm trying to open up right now, bro, and you trying to attack me like that's crazy. You just heard that, bro? It's like, yeah, I know.
I said we know.
Yeah, no, for sure, man, you should have slapped my face back then, frig. Noticing it now, it's like, I got too prideful, like, I'm doing sounds. I know better than anybody else in this, you know what I'm saying? And then, you actually humbled me. Like, I was really like, I saw what you did. You did it like, faithfully, bro. I did it out of like recognition.
Yeah.
And then I'm really proud. Like, I'm really proud of you. Like throughout the years that we've like, serving the church and stuff. Man, you've grown so much, bro. Honestly, bro. Like, I'm gonna say you're the main guy now. The main man.
It's like what you said. It's like having like doing sounds. Like I was hesitant about it because I was just like, man, that's so much backlash.
Yeah, you saw how stressed out we were, bro.
Yeah, and it's like the stress, and like I felt that, like, really getting stressed out about doing the sounds.
Yeah.
And it's not supposed to be stressful.
Yeah.
It's something that, you do for fun. It's something that you have pride in. It's something that, you feel that you're getting something from it,
Exactly.
And like the thing, it's like it's also like what you said, during the wires. Yeah, like during the wires, man, it was just.
Oh, it was a headache, bro.
Oh, not really that.
That was a headache for me doing the wires and everything, like, bro.
Man, during the wires, it's like the most peaceful and calming thing. because like you get to see like what you said, like where the input goes
No,
with this and
okay, but dude,
like,
we
that's
had
what I
some
mean.
wires like bundled up with good wires and bad wires that doesn't work. And
See,
that
but that's the
stressed me
thing
out.
though, like you gotta you gotta take time out like out of your busy schedule to check those wires.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta do a wire check. Like you
Inventory.
gotta yeah, you gotta take inventory
Yeah.
and um yeah, like you gotta take inventory on oh okay, this wire's bad. Why is it bad? Like is it because it's making a sound or
Yeah.
is it because you know and that's how I fell in love with doing sounds. It's
Mm.
just um well first of all I wanna be a DJ.
For
So
real?
yeah, I wanna
Hey
be I
man.
hella wanna be a DJ. And
Dude.
like um yeah, I think it was just God's calling for me to
Yeah.
do sounds because um yeah, I tell everybody the story is that I did not want to be sounds because
For
of
sure.
like because of the stress that I saw these guys under
Yeah.
and bro like the next week God like puts me into sounds.
Yeah.
So I really feel like it's a calling to me. But um once I started to feel out the sounds and feel out how it goes, like um I started seeing the beauty of it. I started seeing like wow, like this connects to this and that's why this sounds
Mm.
like this. You know, like
Yeah, for sure.
you know, the speakers too, like there's many different speakers and yeah, it was just setting up and breaking down that really made me um fall in love with doing sounds
Yeah.
because
Man.
man like just gosh the wiring and even the mixing like um the worship team will always sound like the worship team. They will either sound good or you know not the best, but the thing
Yeah.
is the sound team is there to amplify their worshiping. It's the
Oh
sound
yeah,
team
for
is
sure,
there
dude.
to
Yeah.
the sound team is there to amplify the worship that they have for God.
Yeah, exactly. We're not there to like make him sound good. We're just there to make we're just trying to amplify like, how is it
Yeah.
supposed to sound like, how it's
Mhm.
supposed to like be.
Yeah.
We're not trying to like saying like, I don't want to say better, but we're not better. We're a team, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Worship
And
team, media team, sound team. But dude, we have like there's different ways of serving the Lord.
yeah.
And then, bro, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But then, bro, like, yeah, I think I don't know, man. Like you already know how's it been. Like, for all the years that we've been working together, we've seen some like stuff like that divide, and that
Mhm.
there's like a divide or something with the
Yeah.
team. But anyways, like it shouldn't be like that, and
Yeah.
that's why how you get burned out. Like you start
Mhm.
overthinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not that deep.
Yeah.
Like if you want to like address the situation,
Mhm.
please address it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be
Yeah.
just, don't. What the heck am I saying?
I don't even know where you're going with this, bro. But
Yeah, I'm just stuttering right now. But nah, like, dude, all those times, like you get burned out from doing those times, like
yeah.
all those problems, all this drama, you get hella burned out, you know.
Yeah.
But then, like what my boy Ali said, like don't forget who you doing this in the first place, who you serving
Yeah.
in the first place, and then if you think like this is too much for you, then step down and relax.
Yeah.
The whole world is not gonna
And
end
it's
if
okay
you
to
step
relax.
down.
It's okay to feel that, to feel like it's okay to feel that you can relax. Because the thing is, sometimes we don't relax because we're so pressured by everybody else to do our job and to meet the demands that they have. But honestly, at the end of the day, it's just you. It's just you and your walk with God.
Yeah, for sure,
It's just you and yeah, it's really just you. So
Yeah.
don't do things because you have to meet others.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't go for the the recognition. Do it for the Lord.
Yeah.
Do it for the faith.
Yeah.
Faithful. I'm so faithful.